Hello and welcome back to Bailout Rides. Thought that was my car going past. I'm back on the SV650S, which is now MOT'd. So I'm going to have a nice little jolly through town, redo the video I put up previously, reviewing this, because the YouTube uploading process decided to chew my file and shuffle it like a deck of cards. And it's a sunnier day. I thought I could either fix the video or wait for better weather. So I chose the nicer option. I have not done my jacket up properly, I don't think. Or have I? Vaguely. I've vaguely done it up right. So yes, this is a flat bar converted SV650S, which, as you can tell, has a non-standard exhaust on it. It's a two-tone exhaust, which is great when it goes fast, which obviously I'm not doing at the minute. I'm going all slow as a buggery. Very torquey 650cc V-twin engine, cheap as anything to run until you need to do something on the MOT because the rear brake failed on the way to your MOT. And parts kit for a 2006 Suzuki SV650S are not cheap. Well, they could be a lot worse. There could be Ducati parts, but yes. Anyway, as you see, just get the basic bits out of the way first. It's a nice torquey V-twin, quote 72 horsepower, and I think 47 Newton meters of torque. It's got digital display, which has your miles an hour. I'm going to assume engine temperature, otherwise it's very hot, the time, your odometer, and 2 trips. And then a lovely analog tacho, which I love because it gives me a target to go for. A bar doesn't feel the same, or something that lights up colourful. You've got no fuel gauge on this, you have just got a fuel light, which, as you can tell, I filled up because I started at the petrol station. It's got neutral light, it's got indicators, it's got your basic, fuel injection, oil pressure warning light, and your main beam light. Standard switches, as you can see. This has got an adjustable brake lever. The standard bike does not. It's also got braided lines, the standard bike does not. These are conversions with the ABM ergonomics style flat bar. Lovely blue colour, love the blue. Gets about 60 to the gallon if you ride it gently. Gets less than that if you don't. I've never looked up the actual figure I've made on a spirited ride on this because it feels very unfair. Yes, it does pop, and I love it. Standard Suzuki starting sequence, pull the clutch in, press the button. If you don't pull the clutch in, nothing will happen. This bike has a new front tyre. It's done about less than 100 miles, so it's also got a new front mud guard because I snapped the one in half. Not in some dramatic crash, I was just clumsy in my garage. I'm slightly braking the speed limit. I shall slightly brake it more after we get past here. Who's this bike for then? Suzuki SV650S. Who's it for? People who want something cheap. Something fairly frugal. Something light. Something that had its own race series in the TT because of tunability on a small capacity. Just checking that rattle is not. It's just my jacket. My thing came undone. I heard a noise and I was like, no, my mic's up. This has had a lowering kit on it because it's originally bought for my sister, who's short, or shorter than me. So we put a lowering kit on it just so she can flat foot it. So it does ride slightly more backwards than it would do. Obviously that with the high bars, it feels more like a cruiser, to be honest. Standard S is not overly sporty. I actually quite enjoyed it. I'm not one for overly sporty bikes. That's why I've got the comfy ZZR and put inch risers on it. This is a good starter bike. You can get it restricted, but unrestricted if you've got your full license, but you might have been off of bikes for a while, anything like that. You've just got your full test done. Great size. You can just see the pitch of the torque. It's brilliant. Engine braking, not excessive. Much to the annoyance of the Bentley who tried to pull out on me. Ha ha ha. The Connects tyre is not standard equipment. That is my own personal touch. The seat on this, comfy. To get to the battery, it's underneath your seat, which you think is really easy, but you need 2 different size bits to get to it, because you've got to take the side covers off and then take the seat off, which for some reason are 2 different bolts. I've said this to other companies, please, if you have something like that, that's really that simple to get to the battery, make it the same Allen key or whatever, please. Can't be that hard. Though saying that, someone's definitely replaced 1 bolt on this, because it's Allen key each side to hold the side panel on, Allen key on one side of the seat of a different size to hold the seat on, and the other side is a standard bolt. So you do need 3 tools. Oh no, I actually changed this one, so it's back to the 2 tools, because I had some spare bolts that actually matched. This is a great piece of kit. Look at that day. This is a nice bike to ride on a day today, because if the opportunity turns up, you've got enough power to be cheeky. If the opportunity doesn't turn up, you just poodle along. 6-speed box. Mirrors, mostly, you know, I'd say 50% you can see behind you. Okay, because this is the S, it expects me to have my arms down here. You can see 75%. So that's actually a cruel judgment on my part. That is not equal to what it should be. Maintenance on this, if you wish to do it yourself, is very easy. It's just the rear spark plug that's hard to get to if you get that involved. You need to set the tank off. It's actually a pivoting tank, which is nice. Simply held on by the 2 bolts down here. It's got standard forks, not USD forks. They are adjustable, as you can see on the top. Can't remember if that's to preload or rebound. Editor me, please put a note and get rid of the sass. It's not often you see a motorbike come with a warning. Keep windscreen clean at all times. I'm not looking through it, and it's also a smoky screen. This bike has, as you can see, 54,257 miles on it, so it's a matured bike, but in no way feels like it's high in miles, which is nice. To change the light bulbs, very easy. You can see these 2 little covers either side. 1 screwdriver, that's all you need. And if you look at the down there, possibly, you can see the black tape holding the back of the cover on. That's because my sister dropped this on a road that admittedly I'd probably dropped it on, so I'm not, you know, if she's watching this, I'm not saying it was your fault. They closed the old landing strip, damn it, so you had this little bit of cracked, bumpy, all over the place pavement. And when you're starting out first on a heavier bike off-road, these things happen. Dropped my first big bike the first day I had it. Pulled into a bit of gravel, didn't realise they'd redone the gravel, front tyre sunk in, put my foot down. Oh, that was a lot more than a 125 crash. Never did that again. These bikes are going for somewhere in the region of 2,500, 2 grand, depending on the condition. Low mileage, you're looking at 2.5. High mileage, you're looking at 1,500 quid realistically. You know, some clean ones, but miles on them, 2 grand. It's a bargain, I tell you. Depending on how it is up here, it might... Oh shit. I didn't do it. I may have the opportunity to overtake. Definitely have now. But let me see if I can get past this and unleash 72 blue horses of Japanese power. Go. Oh, that's weird. My speedo's gone blurry. It's fair to say it's fast enough. And you wouldn't necessarily need anything bigger than this for, you know, just speeding around. Good track day bike, because it's all that mid-range grunt. Just, that's a top gear roller. That's not really an overdrive gear as much. No, it's not really an overdrive gear. It's just top gear. It is fun. It's noisy, which is not standard, but let's be honest, can't be that hard to get a noisy pipe on this. They've been making it forever. I did a review on the SV650 when they brought it back, and I really like that bike. And the only real difference besides the obviously bikini fairing and the dash changed is that it had anti-stall. This does not. I mean, there's some Euro compliance rubbish, but this is as close as you're going to get to that sort of, you know, simplicity. Simplicity is not expensive, and it's easy to maintain. And it's not Chinese simple, it's Japanese simple. They know what they're doing. I broke down on this corner. First proper breakdown on my 50. Didn't realise all the coolant had leaked out. Came down here, redlining it. It was de-restricted, so I was doing... Actually, I don't know, because the speedo stopped at 50. I was like going past that. I was overtaking vehicles, let's put it like that. And obviously, something like that meant that it went pop. I missed that bike. Yes. Alright, let's go down here. I have not been down here for a while. Lately in Langham. Oh, Langham Dome. Let's go and look at Langham Dome. Actually, is this a long enough straight? Possibly. 0 to 60. Dry weather. Warm conditions. Go. Yeah, I did cock up a gear. Piggies! I did cock up a gear there, so I'll, you know, take fault for that. I didn't want to over rev it. All my excuses out the way. Oh, bumps. Suspension's not too bad. Suspension is not too bad at all, which is nice. It's twin discs on the front. Single disc on the rear. Perfectly adequate stopping power. Makes Nissan brakes on the front. Ooh. Now where am I going? Where do I want to go? I'm going to go across. Yeah, let's go Langham Dome. Let's stop at Langham Dome if it's empty and have a look around. I thought that woman was walking a cat then. No, it's a dog. Fluffy dog. I had a cat in my garage yesterday. Went in there to clear up a little bit. I had a little bit of rubbish to throw out after I last cleaned it up. And a cat just appeared. Could not get it to leave. Similarly, didn't want to be petted either. Miserable sod. It has been a long time since I came down here. A long time. That still says 3 miles. They've redone this road. Don't mind me, just bouncing all over the shop. Damn you, Norfolk Council! I would say Norfolk, but I went down to South Norfolk and it was still terrible. Temptation to park up and have a gladiator moment in that field. If there was a lay-by, I was gonna. Hello. Ah, I could have got away with there. Oh well. Something hell. pillion seat's quite comfy on this, quite spongy. So's the main seat. This one's had some wear and tear and it's still quite comfy. I rode this back from, I think it wasn't Bury St Edmunds, it was somewhere other side of Cambridge from me. So you're talking Norfolk coast to the other side of Cambridge. Singular trip, no worries. One close accident not related to the bike. I'm only leaving that in because the person who nearly caused it will watch this and I can point fingers. I don't have to point fingers, they can go, oh yes, I did a whoopsie. To anyone having a biker follow them back from a place, do not make rash traffic decisions when they are following you. They will call you rude words. Actually, let's put it up again, let's make it quieter. Oh, how very modern. In this, I was going to say nice quiet, yet again I come through a place that's nice and quiet on a loud bike. Which is funny because I hate when people do that. Oh, $5. Got a defibrillator now. How do you know you live where all the old people are? Ah, it's defibrillators everywhere. It's also just a good health and safety thing. I found you get those less around universities, etc. Where the hell was I going from here? I just saw it said pointed dome earlier, just this way. So, I assume we carry on going this way. Oh, hello, I see a brown sign. The Langham dummy. I'm following you. I'm coming to get you. Lovely day for it. Lovely day. I wasn't quite sure if this was like biker jeans and hoodie weather, because it could be slightly warmer. Though saying that, the weather forecast yesterday was rain for today. Barely a cloud. There it is. Oh, we're both pulling in there. Oops. Ooh. I caught a bit of gravel. Let's have a look around, shall we? First of all, let's make it quiet. I don't think they liked it here. Wellington Bomber, MB824. Let's have a look in the dome. I think I should be safe. I've got 5 minutes. It's locked. I will not do that. If you're ever in the area, come and have a look. It might be open. Feel free to read all the signs. Admire the sheep. So yeah, SV650S. Belly pan, chain guard in matching colours. The front mud guard used to be, but you try finding a blue one on eBay. It's ridiculous. I won't go around the back because I keep having to badly blur out number plates. Get your radiator, oil radiator, crash bungs, obviously a little bit of damage everywhere. Really, really stubby sidebar. Kickstand, sorry, they're Takiko brakes. I've got a Migra front tyre. Never heard of that, Migra. These lights, very good in the dark. Obviously can't prove that right now, because it's not dark. But, I'll tell you, let's put the thing back in. Hello! There you go. They're fairly good. See, same down here. Nice simple engine to work on. Oil filters just underneath. Out of the way can just sit in there, hopefully. Out the way, the exhaust. Here's my two-tone one. eBay special, that. No, that was Amazon special, because it had an eBay special on there and we didn't approve of it. Pillion peg, look at that. Nice comfy seat. Good grab rail. Substantial. But yeah, that is the SV650S. You know what this needs? Thumbnail time. Let's turn that off before I flatten the battery somehow. If I park this a better way, let us head off and I shall conclude this video. A lot shorter than one I did the other day, the CCM. Mind you, I've not been diverted twice, 3 times, so many times I got diverted in that video. Oh look, there's a plane up there. That's cool. If that's Spitfire or a Hurricane. Someone let me know. It probably says somewhere, but I'm not going to check today. I will check another day. Oh, hazard switch as well. I've been hit in the face by a bug. Ah! This is a good B-road bike. It's a good A-road bike, but it's also a good B-road bike, because sometimes you get one that's not the other, and the other that's not the one. This is nice middle ground. I wouldn't take the ZZR down this bit. Not really. Ooh, that's still loose gravel. This is fresh. Not gravel, chippings. Why tarmac a road when you can tar and chip it? Just trotting along in 4th gear, torquey engine. I've had bigger capacity bikes, or ridden bigger capacity bikes with less torque than this little simple bike. Mind you, it weighs nothing. It weighs 160, 170, 174 kilos, I think it is. Off the top of my head. I apologise for disrupting your peace, Langham. Here, go to the Bluebell for food and drink. That'll make up for it. Put some money in the little village. I don't want to have to walk all that way down. I'm not taking the bike down there, so that plan's gone to poo. Look at that for a bump. No worry for the torquey beastie. There has to be a pull-in somewhere. Allow me my moment of stupidity. No. It's funny if I pulled in there, it's just turnips. Or sugar beet or some shape. So there has to be an entrance that's not that one back there. I'm not going to go into the field because that's disrespectful. However, it's a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. Alright, I've had my moment. See if there's cows around here, I'd stop and talk to the cows. But there's not. Through the puddle. Whee! And then out the other side. Pigs aren't sociable, so I won't talk to them. I've got to remember where I want to turn. Let's take this one. I don't know why, I've got a feeling. Well, I wanted to go sort of this direction, so as long as this doesn't suddenly go that way, I'm good. But the SV650S is a good bike to get lost on. The fuel gauge would be nice. You start taking miles and miles of back roads and you're going, okay, how much tank have I got left? What you do is you work out how far you get on the tank, you reset the strip every time. Then spirited riding, stuff like that. You're in the butthole of nowhere, that light starts flickering. Ooh. Been there, done that many times. I've done that on a bike that actually had a fuel gauge. Oh, that was a bump. Listen to the rumble. Oh, can you not get that way anymore? And look at that speed limit. Fun. I don't know how this is a 60. That's the UK for you. Ah, it's fine. We'll make this a 60. There's no white lines and it's hedges either way, and it's barely enough for 2 vehicles, but we'll make it 60 mile an hour. So I can get away with doing this shit on camera down this road and still be not breaking the speed limit. I like the louder noise. Oh, that's a junction. Oh, they definitely played that back brake. Go! I don't know why I'm speeding up, it's only a 30 down here. But now we're going to slow down. I think I'm going to conclude this video after looking at that ridiculous Civic. So yeah, this has been a review of a 2006 Suzuki SV650S with flat bars. Anything I've said, take with a small modicum if you're getting the standard one with the sports bars or clip-ons. They're high clip-ons, but they're still the same comfort, it's just slightly more forward. Think of it like that. It's not a lot, you probably put your fist against that and it'd be the same height. But yeah, cheap, great, either commuter, second bike, first bike if you're a learner, or you've got no money and you want to get something bigger than a 125. It's ideal. It's just what you want. Anyway, I've been Bailout. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and enjoy. Until next time. Goodbye.